Hello, my friends, and welcome to Kitsune Readings, where your questions find answers.
Hello everyone, Ryu here. Today we're going to talk about the first Street Fighter game, Street Fighter 1. It came out in 1987, actually. People were like, what, there's a Street Fighter 1? There is. This is the tournament where Ryu gave Sagat his scar. Sagat, the Muay Thai master, or Sagat, rather, is the in-boss to this game. There are only two playable characters, Ryu and his rival, Ken Masters. You only get to play Ken Masters if you're the second player. This came out in the arcade August 30th, 1987 in Japan, and December 1987 in North America. This was Capcom's first competitive one-on-one fighting game, and was the starting point for the Street Fighter franchise. You have Ryu, the stoic martial artist, and the second player can join in as Ryu's rival and friend, Ken Masters. They have identical moves, of course. They were trained by the same master. Another interesting thing about this is there was another variation of the arcade machine that had punch pads. So you would punch the padded targets to make the characters fight, which is pretty unique. Those got broken easily from people punching it too hard, so they eventually just didn't make those anymore. Huge commercial success for a game. Keiji Inafune would be a future Mega Man artist, contributed to the character portraits in the game. Yeah, so there's no character select screen for this. Player 1 is Ryu, player 2, if they come in, is Ken Masters, Ryu's friend and rival. It was ported to TurboGrafx CD as Fighting Street. Pretty cool. It's a really interesting game to see. Now, it's called Fighting Street due to trademark issues. It's just a really interesting game to see, and most people are unaware of its existence, as most people aren't familiar with the Street Fighter franchise other than when it became Street Fighter 2. The special moves are still in here. But today you're learning that Street Fighter first came out in 1987. The original Street Fighter. One player only. We got Japan and USA. Country select. Ryu versus Joe. Let's rock. Joe's gonna kick my ass. Yeah, we're gonna cheat. Yeah, come on. So this is what the first Street Fighter game looked like. Pretty advanced for 1987. Yeah, Hadouken! Oh, he knocked me out. That'll teach me to use special moves. The controls are clunky, and the special moves are hard to do. Now, the thing about this, I'm playing on the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, by the way. The controls are hard to master. Now, as I was saying, the computer will remember your moves and play style. So it'll learn to counter you, basically. Now, of course, arcade games were very hard. They were designed to make you waste quarters. Ah, dang. I finally got a Hadouken off, but it missed. Man, the Hadouken hits hard, but... yeah. Just hit him a few times and wait for the timer to run out. That's how you do it. The backgrounds are nicely done for being a game as old as 1987. Oh, only beat him once. Dang. But I wanted to share this game with you, mostly because I think it's really interesting. And if you want to try the game for yourself, you can. It's on the Street Fighter collection. All right, knocked him out. Yeah. I might actually get to show you a different stage. Yeah, take that. This is what started the fighting game craze. Right here, this is where it all began, Street Fighter 1. What strength, don't forget, there are many guys like you all over the world. Uh-oh, it's Mike. round has ended in a tie. That's a pretty nice Mount Rushmore stage, actually. Oof, this guy has reach. Oof, I got wrecked. You know, M. Bison and Balrog had their names reversed, so M. Bison was actually Balrog in Japan. And Bison was Balrog because he was based on on Mike Tyson. So Balrog's character, this is why this boxer guy is called Michael, by the way, or Mike. He's based on Mike Tyson. What? How did I lose? I totally beat that guy. Alright. Yeah. I don't think I can beat this game. I'm not that skilled. But this game is very cool. And is really unique to see for the time that it was made. Oof. Oh, he barely got me. I can't really get the Hadouken to work in this game. Kinda sucks. Though, thanks to being on the collection, we have infinite continues. Yeah, take that. The controls are really harsh and clunky. But that's what you would expect from a game from 1987. I think I figured out how to beat him. I'll give this one more try before we end the video, but anyway. Street Fighter. Now you get to see where it all started. 1987. There we go. Well, I'm not gonna beat that guy. Maybe I'll do a full playthrough later. I love you all. Have a great day, my friends. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you all again very soon. This was the first Street Fighter game in 1987. Have a great day, everyone.